Today we're going to be doing some classifications of triangles. So there's lots of different kinds of triangles. You might have seen triangles that look like this, or like this, or like this. We have all different kinds of triangles all over our houses, all over the world. Triangles are a very natural shape that we see all the time. And there are different types of triangles, and we're going to learn what those types are. So the types of triangles are based on the lengths of their sides and the angles inside the triangle. So first, we can classify triangles based on their angles. So it's just like what we learned before. We can have a right triangle, and a right triangle just means that it has a right angle inside of it. We can have an acute triangle. That means that all of its angles are acute. Oh, they're just so cute. And we can have an obtuse triangle. So that means that one of its angles is greater than 90 degrees. One of its angles is obtuse. We can also have triangles based on their lengths of their sides. We can have an equilateral triangle. And an equilateral triangle means that all the sides are equal. It literally means that in its title. See right there, equal, just spelled wrong, equal, lateral. So what that lateral means sides, and equal means equal. So it literally means equal sides. So it means that all of these sides are the same exact length. And what we do in the math world is when lengths are the same size, we just put a little dash to them and it shows that those are all the same size. So that means this is worth the same amount as this one is this one. Those are all worth the same. Another kind of triangle that we can find is called an isosceles triangle. So an isosceles triangle means that two of its sides are the same length. So what this means is that, see how these both have two dashes through them? That means that those two sides are the same length, but this bottom one is a different length. That's why those have two slashes and that has one slash. So this is called an isosceles triangle. So it has, this one has all equal sides. This one has two equal sides. The last kind of triangle is called a scalene triangle. See if I can draw one. I'm not very good at drawing them. They're hard to draw. And a scalene triangle has no equal sides. So this side is a different length than this side, and that's a different length than all the other sides. Every side is a different length. Obviously, I did not draw it very well. There, that looks a little better. So again, we can classify triangles by angles. And we can classify triangles by sides. So here we have a right triangle, means it has a right angle in it. An acute triangle, oh, it's so cute. All its angles are smaller than 90 degrees. And an obtuse triangle means that it has one angle that is obtuse. For the sides, an equilateral triangle means that all the sides are the same length. They're all equal sides. An isosceles triangle means that two sides are equal. So this side and this side might be equal, but the third side, those are not equal lengths. And a scalene triangle means that no sides are the same. Every side has a different length. So could sometimes these interconnect to each other? Absolutely. You might notice that, this one kind of looks like this one. Interesting. So an acute triangle might also be an isosceles triangle. An acute triangle could have sides that are the same, and it could have angles that are all smaller than 90 degrees. An equilateral triangle might be an acute triangle as well. An obtuse triangle might be a scalene triangle too. So they all can, so the lengths and the angles can sometimes be combined in the triangles to make a certain shape with certain angles.